Is there anything else?
Yeah.
What would dumb niggas say? Just play harder. Figure it out. Change gonna come. Ain't that what we should say?
Yeah.
Change gonna come.
So, just go ahead.
Is it tougher to take losses like this when you come back? You know, you guys fight back from 17, get ahead by 1, and then lose it right at the end.
Nah, losing is losing. You know, losing is losing. That's it.
Was it planned that you guys would take tomorrow off? You was a couple of you take tomorrow's off, game off. Was that already planned?
We taking tomorrow off?
You, Steph, Dre, and Clay.
No clue. Do what Master say.
Thank you.
In the locker room when Andre Iguodala spoke, so paint a picture of exactly what happened there.
Well, I went in the locker room and I asked, Iguodala about the game in general. And they were clearly fed up with the officiating. When you went in there, all the players were breaking down each play that they felt like the officiating crew had got it wrong. And so you have to keep that in mind going into my chat with Iguodala. So I walk up to Andre, say, hey, what's going on? And he was like, you know what? I'm going to give you a dumb bleep answer, and this is what I'm going to give you. And so from that point, he kind of had the whole room kind of feeling awkward. Iguodala, he does that he does that from time to time. He likes to, see people kind of squirm. He gets a little kick out of it. But it was a little awkward. You seen reporters around when he used that word. You could see them kind of, grimacing. And then later on, during that conversation, I asked him, hey, you, along with Clay, Steph, and Draymond, are sitting out in San Antonio. Was that plan going into this game? Said, no, I had no clue. I just do what Master tells me to do. And so that was another one of those comments that kind of got people squirming. So I spoke with him after that incident, after his remarks, to get him to understand like what he was saying and how people were interpreting this. And he said, look, just clarify this, is that in no way was I taking a shot at Steve Kerr when bringing up the Master comment. He said it's all an inside locker room joke. And that's all he divulged to me.
What do you make of Iggy's language that he used to express his recent frustration with that team?
Well, first of all, I think it comes across as incredibly frustrating, obviously so, and regardless of what he says, I think it's clear that he was taking a shot at Steve Kerr, regardless of how much he moonwalked and backtracked. I mean, nobody with sense is going to believe that comment wasn't directed towards Steve Kerr. Now, Steve Kerr obviously can be a very fiery coach at times, but he's very, very well respected and well liked throughout the league by a lot of his contemporaries at times, whether it would be with Draymond Green in the past or whatever the case may be. Certainly he's rubbed a couple of players the wrong way. What head coach hasn't? It's no big deal there. But when you take into account what Andre Iguodala had to say, keep in mind this dude is a guy that used to play at the University of Arizona that was in Philadelphia from 2004 to 2012 at a time when I was writing for the Philadelphia Inquirer and I covered him. Yes, he does joke a lot. That is absolutely undeniable, as Chris Haynes pointed out. But Andre Iguodala is a really decent dude, very, very smart, by the way, and knows what he's doing a lot of times. He's not somebody that makes ill-advised or irresponsible comments or anything of that nature. If he says something like that, he uses racial epithets or whatever the case may be, he's not just joking. He was trying to make a point. Whatever that point is remains to be seen, but there is no question in my mind that was a shot at Steve Kerr, because there's no way on earth that the intelligent, wise Andre Iguodala, who has been in the National Basketball Association now for more than a decade, wouldn't know how such comments on camera with microphones and cameras rolling would not know what kind of residue that would leave behind. There's no way that he just said it and he didn't have any clue as to what he was saying or what he was doing. That's not Andre Iguodala. No way on earth. It was a shot at Steve Kerr.